Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Someone wrote in and wanted to know if I had one question that I could ask God, what would it be? I really don't have a question um, that I want to ask God. I know many will say they'd ask him or her, why are there starving children in the world? Or, why is there always war in the world? Or, just questions like that. Again, holding God responsible for anything negative that goes on in the world. My belief is that, we're not responsible for the polluted air or the polluted waters. Man did that, not God. I believe that it's free will here, so we're responsible for much of the things, the negative things that go on. A lot of this is created by us, like the polluted waters. Now, as far as starving children, and I've shared this in other videos, they really, I think when you see a starving child, it brings you feel empathy and compassion and sadness and gratitude that we live in a great country that we live in, and that our own children aren't starving or we're not starving. So I believe that individuals like that maybe chose their own body, their own time to be born into, understanding that many would learn through their suffering, because like I always say, we don't learn anything in life through the good things. We learn in the things that bring us to our knees. So I believe that a lot of these, very sad things, very sad people that we see out there that are suffering, I believe that many of them chose this time, this body to be born into, as teachers. Okay, but I really don't have a question, because I don't understand it all. This God that I talk about and that I feel such love for. Um, I couldn't begin to understand the magnitude or the magnificence of this supreme being. So I am a firm believer that everything happens as it does for a reason. I do think that a lot of the choices we make in life, there are choices, so we have to take responsibility for that. That's why I always say don't go to the psychics. They're going to tell you what you want to hear or give you advice that maybe isn't good advice. Again, we have to be responsible for our own choices, because everything we do in life is about our own choices. It's free will most of the time. Okay, so I really don't have one question that I would ask God, because, like I said, our small brains cannot comprehend the magnificence of this supreme being. So there really isn't a question that I would ask of God. I'm just grateful for this life that I have, for this gift that I have, for the family and friends that I have. And, I wish there was peace in the world. But again, God's not responsible for the actions of others, free will. So I hope that answers your question. And as always, I leave you in God's love and light.